through the fields of our paths. Feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer. Meadows of our youth, 107 days, but recalling it backwards. Our dreams holding us closer. Ooh, we can see so clear.
What's good, guys? So, yeah, we're on. Okay, cool. So, good morning. Cheers. So, I have now disinfuncted the house, right? So, wiping everything down with bleach and alcohol. And I am leaning towards bacterial infection. So, good news is I've been taking amoxicillin, and the under the armpit is the swelling has not gone down, the bumps have not left, but the pain has subsided a bit. Anyway. I was listening to a friend's YouTube channel this morning, Mitchy's Motivational Monday. So every Monday he comes out with some good words of advice, to try to live by, and different things that have affected his life and different ways of looking at life. So I kind of wanted to speak on that a little bit. So for me, I do believe that things happen in your life that are unplanned, whatnot. I mean, look at my case, right? So, however, when I had vision, I was not aware of how money worked. I was not aware that I was a slave. So, I mean, I was a debt slave. I had car notes, motorcycle notes, insurance out the wazoo, you name it, I did it. I blew money with the best of them, right? So, in my case, I personally feel that my situation, what had happened to me, was to slow me down because I was wild and unchained. I was just wild. Anyway, I lost my vision in 2011. So, yeah. So from 2011 till, I would say 2018, 2019-ish, because that was really the entire time of me taking a deep dive into what happened, So it was not as woe is me moment, right? It was that I had to figure out a way. I had to adapt and overcome. However, the blindness of diabetic retinopathy and glaucoma, which set in, I believe slowed me down to pay more attention to those things that are more important in life, whether that be the sun shining in your face, just the scent of a woman 2 blocks away that you catch in the air. So the scent of her perfume. I've let a few of them know. So it really calms me down a bit to know that I enjoy this life, you know? I get out in the sun. I enjoy gardening. I enjoy watering the gardens every morning, and especially lately there has not been any rain, so which has been a blessing. So because of the roof after Hurricane Ida. And so I enjoy those things, well, even if it's just listening to a waterfall. So I can hear the water trickling, or, I make different landmarks around town, whether that's just a water fountain, right? I can hear the water, or if the water fountain's not running, I can smell the chlorine in the air. So I've learned to pay more attention to little things, and I take time out of every day to really reflect on a lot of things. So to really calm me down. A lot of people, myself included, right? So a lot of people who are disabled and blind, you'll find that a lot of times they are not content with themselves, so they lash out at others. So let's say you go to trying to help someone who's disabled. They will yell at you, even though you're not aware that you're doing things improperly. The slightest little things that set the blind off. See you later. So that kind of stuff. Or I'll see you soon. Where is it? It's over there. Over where? To my left, to my right, to my center, forward, backwards, what? So, or other people pulling up in cars to give you a ride, just blowing the horn. I live in a major city. You know how many horns I hear? And people blow the horn all the time, out on the highway. So, I just wave, whatever. I can't tell who you are. I can't, at best I can catch the silhouette of the vehicle, most of the time, I can't distinguish which vehicle is which. Now, I enjoy listening to the engines rev and motorcycles racing and whatnot going off in the background. Now, other key things that I pay attention to as well. So, let's say a vehicle is taking a right-hand turn and I'm on the corner. Now, with this, a few times it has happened where they're revving their engine. I take a step back. They're letting me know that they intend to go, right? So same thing, whereas if I'm on a corner and I have my cane, I raise my cane to indicate that I'm going to go. I don't just jump out in front of traffic. But there are a lot of things that, I have woken up to really get me through a day, right? Now, I understand now my situation is different. Whereas, okay, most in the disabled and blind community are impoverished. And I wish to share what I have found in order to escape the system of impoverishment of disability. So I have been blessed by crypto. So I invested everything into gold and silver for years. And because that's been our only means to invest. So till I found crypto, and crypto has changed my life. So I'm living proof. And now it has afforded me the ability to be retired. However, I'm not done. I'm not done by any means. There are many things I still want to do. I still want to help out in other ways. And, instead of, I get this at airports often, and I try to correct them without lashing out at them, right? They try to help you by grabbing you and pulling you. That's the wrong way to go about a blind person. Most people are not aware of that. They think that just hold my hand, take my hand. I can't see where you're guiding me. I can't feel where you're guiding me. So the proper way is for a blind person to stand behind you, or behind you just a little bit, but to either your left or to your right, and to hold on to your elbow, right? And then you tuck that elbow tight into your body and hold it close to your body. From your elbow, I can feel your every movement. If you go up, down, left, right. So, does not matter. I can tell. However, giving someone indications of a step up or a step down, that's really it. So in under 10 seconds, I can teach anyone how to guide the blind. So I also like to hold on to the shoulder because it looks funny when a dude is walking me around, It's like with Pimpy, right, out in Dallas. This dude's, escorting me to the bathroom. He's like, dude, I ain't holding it for you. I'm like, dude, I don't care. You're not holding it for me. So this dude is cool, Pimpy. Go check him out. Pimpy's Investment Chat. So real cool dude. And also go check out Mitchy's Motivational Monday. Very, very enlightening words to listen to and to try to live by. So, but I wanted to come out and say that sometimes, things happen to us in life, right? It's just part of life. It's the experiences that we live through. And in my opinion, as well as my stepbrother and sister, who are no longer with me, they passed of cystic fibrosis, a disease of the lungs. And those with cystic fibrosis, they die at a young age. My stepsister, she was 38, which was at the time the oldest living in the state of Louisiana. My stepbrother, he passed, he was 31. He had a double lung transplant done in St. Louis in 1995. He had to miss my high school graduation. So, as well as my stepmother did, because they were in St. Louis. At that time, it was very, very new to have a lung transplant, much less a double lung transplant. Went into rejection many times. Anyway, the point of myself and the two of them is that what I have learned and what they taught me is that it's not what happens to you in this life. It's how you deal with it. Think about that today. It's not what happens to you in this life, but how you deal with it. So many times, those who go into disability, I feel that there should be more of a mental mental health help during that time frame. There are a lot of dark moments a lot of dark moments. And for me, I was always taught, now, I'm a Catholic, so I was always taught that this life is not mine to take. It is a gift. So instead of being selfish, learn to deal with my issues and to try to help others with similar issues. So I feel that that is my purpose here. I wish to share with others how I was able to escape the system of impoverishment. So, look, I did it. And I would like for all of you to learn how to do it as well. But the big thing with my brother and sister and myself, think about this today, is that it's not what happens to you in this life. It's how you deal with it. So, try to take whatever has happened to you and help those who are going through something similar. So, there are many ways in which you can help others, especially the disabled and the impoverished. So, when that happened to me, I had nothing and no one. So I wish to change that one day through a smart contract. So, however, that's what I'm able to do soon. And what my goal and purpose is. So, but you don't have to be crypto rich. You don't have to be wealthy in order to make a difference in another's life. Whether that's just kind words, listening to what they're going through, setting them up with someone that you may know who will be able to speak to them and help them through those times. Because we all have those times. So we are human. And you know, here's a prime example. I had nothing and no one. So I did not know what food stamps were. I was afraid that that would affect my benefits. I rationed food during that time because I didn't know. I was ignorant. And I never had to live in such a way. So I've gone from riches to rags and back to riches. But you can make a difference even if it's just at your local food bank. So I had to go sign up at the local food bank in order to get free food. And it was not much. It was not even a week's worth of food. I mean, there are just so many in my area who are impoverished. So they are poor. So anyway, you can go and donate your time and effort just one day a month even. So you can go to your local food bank and help those elderly and impoverished and disabled people put their groceries into their vehicle. So a lot of times they don't have enough help at those places. I ran into that many times. So a few Saints players even donate to their local food bank, food and whatnot. So, and same thing, if you're excellent with these coupons, I've heard of these people going in and doing coupons at these grocery stores. So, and they end up walking out paying $5 for like 4 or 5 grocery carts full of stuff. If I knew how to do such a thing, I would take that and then I would go and drop that off at the local food bank. So if that is your gift, your talent, learn to use it to help and benefit others. So anyway, I could probably ramble on for a bit, but I believe you got the gist of this today. So today is Monday. Go make it a day. Y'all be cool. Later.